We are now entering into the 4th week of the electroculture garden, so let's see what we have going on right now. Starting again with the tomatoes, as you can remember from last week, most of the tomatoes that was growing on the left-hand side closest to the stake over here was getting pretty tall. But now, as you can see, most of it is starting to even out. But again, we can still get a closer look at it, see what's going on here. Now, this was the outlier. That was just randomly grown tomato plant, not even in a whole line or a row with everything else. We do still have random weeds coming in here, but again, healthy set of tomatoes, looking really nice. Over here we got a single tomato. These aren't tomatoes at all. But we do have a few that are still pretty thin. But again, it's crowded. It needs more space so it has more room to grow. And all these bugs are getting to me right now. As far as the second set is concerned, we are seeing some pretty good plants here. The one furthest away from the stake, looking just about even as the one all the way over here. I don't see any flowers on anything yet. So everything is looking pretty even. Now I did notice something, however, looking at my stakes, they're starting to get this black looking soot. Don't know if it's starting to erode already, which is kind of crazy if it is. Majority of the radishes seem to be doing just fine without my help. The stake is right there in the center. Ones on the outskirts are doing great over in this corner, that corner, and that corner. But over here, we have this empty-ish looking space. I did pull up some over here just to see how far along the radishes was going. And we do have several little plants, but that could all be from the second planting that I did to fill in this corner. Coming on over to the strawberry bed, everything is looking really nice. We still got some flowers going on. But the problem with this, yeah, somebody decided to knock that over, snap it. Somebody or something decided to do that, and that's a big issue for me. But that's fine. It's still just an experiment as of right now. Now the strawberries are actually looking really decent, better than the ones that I'm used to seeing, but that is for two main reasons. So first and foremost, we're having these rods in here, and that could be making a difference. Honestly, could. But when I had watched another person's video concerning how to grow strawberries and get better strawberries out of your plants, what she had mentioned was actually plucking off some of the flowers here. So there was several stages of these strawberries coming up, and if I could find any examples that I didn't destroy yet, I'm gonna just try to use it with this flower. So stem coming up to the flower, and then there would be another set of stems, and another set of flowers, and I'd pick off the ones that was closest over here, leaving this stage and the first stage closest or just directly to the plant. Now, her explanation for doing this was simply, one, you not get more strawberries, you get less strawberries, but better producing. One, because when a plant is taking in nutrients, it evenly spreads out the nutrients and divides up the energy that the plant needs to all the fruit. And by taking out some of the flowers, now you have more nutrients going to less fruit versus less nutrients going to more fruit. And so that's exactly what I was doing there. Now I got bigger strawberries, which is actually kind of cool to witness that firsthand. Quality wise, as far as taste and stuff, it doesn't really deviate from having more strawberries at all. So it's kind of 50-50. If you want more strawberries, then keep more flowers. If you want bigger strawberries, have less flowers, and just come out here more often so the bugs don't beat you to it, that kind of deal. And lastly, over in the onion bed, again, one stake over here, one isn't, 3 feet apart. You can see for yourself. There are 5 plants I just now counted. I believe 5 plants in this bed and 2 over here. So if it looks like it's more abundant, just letting you know there's more over there. Getting ready to flower.